Okay, hello everyone and welcome to another Class 66 Rocks Loco review. Now in this review we are going to be looking at another model by Hornby, and as you can see it is another Class 60 and it is in the impressive DB Schenker Tata Steel livery. Now I think Tata are the group that took over Chorus, as I have seen websites with the Chorus Steel Class 60 for sale, so we might be getting that, but this particular one I had as a present for Christmas, so let's take a look at it. So if we take a look at the side of the box, we can see it says R3141 DB Schenker Tata Steel Cocoa Diesel Electric Class 60 60099, and it is DCC ready. So let's open the box and take a look at it. There we go, it's just a bit tight in the box. So the first thing that you'll notice is that it is a standard Hornby box. On the outside there's nothing much to say about it, so that's that. Now this is the insert cover that you've just seen, and this is standard on most Hornby locos nowadays on the packaging, because obviously it tells you what loco is actually in the box, although some of them might be an insert and it might be a different loco in the box, but it doesn't really matter. So that's that. Right, so the next thing that we have here are the instructions for the Class 60. Obviously general information, routine maintenance, where to fit the accessories on the Class 60, body removal instructions, where to lubricate it, and a bit about sound DCC ready, although this one is DCC ready, so we'll just be fitting it with a decoder. But I guess if you wanted sound you could actually fit your own, obviously that's what that's for. So that's that. So here's the loco in the box. As you can see, it's the new style of Hornby box. Obviously we've got the plastic sleeve cover things here holding the box in at either end, that end and that end. So let's take these off like so. And now let's place the loco like that, just for a minute. So the next thing I'm going to show you is these are the accessories for the Class 60. Obviously we've got a plough and some buffer beam detailing parts, and there's an NEM coupling in here somewhere. Yes it is, it's there. That's for the back of the locomotive. So that's the detailing. So let's have a look at the loco then. So let's carefully take it out. So we'll just remove this top section first, like that. And now, as you can see, we've got more of these plates on the inside of the box. This must be a new technique Hornby using. I use it, I can't remember the channel name now, but if I could I'd actually mention it. They'd say that these were actually used to protect the loco whilst in transit, so it didn't get damaged, and it is a really good idea, really. So let's just take this tissue paper off. I mean, this is very nice, this is covering it with tissue paper also protects it that little bit more. And here it is, the Class 60. So let's see if we can get this out without disturbing these plates. And I don't think we're going to do it, but oh, we might be. That's one plate off. Just take the tissue paper from around the wheels there, and we've got it off. without the plates. So here it is, and I've got to say it has got some weight to it, this has, and it is really good. Having more weight means it can haul a lot more haulage power and pull a lot more rolling stock, which is a good thing because you can have extra long rakes. So let's take a look at it then. So as we can see, it is a Class 60, and we have got the foam again under the wheel inserts there and there. It must be a new thing with Hornby, putting foam under them to protect the body and the chassis. So that's a really good idea. So as we can see, it is a DB Schenker locomotive, and if we move slightly along here, we can see that this is just an outstanding model. We've got metal handrails. I think they're metal. They're either metal or plastic, but I think they might be metal. We've got a very nice extra grill effect there. That is absolutely outstanding, and these Class 60s are absolutely brilliant. We've got the Tata Steel logo there. Let's move further across now. We can see just up here we've got a little hazard warning panel as well. So if we move across a bit further, we can see we've got the Tata Steel wording in a palely coloured blue colour, and the website there, which is www.tatasteel.com. I've got to say as well that not only did I get this because it was one that I was after, but my dad, being a truck driver, actually delivers to Tata Steel around like the Sheffield area, and just round different areas where Tata Steel are actually based. So it's nice to have this loco and to know that my dad actually delivers in there as well. I have been to like the Tata Steel complex, but like when it was Chorus Steel, I haven't been since, but I'm hoping to at some point this year go out with him again on the road, so I might be visiting Tata Steel again, but less of that. So let's have a look more at the locomotive. As you can see here, you can virtually see the insides of the locomotive, like the engine behind these etched grills, and this is absolutely fantastic. And these are virtually identical to what you see in real life on the Class 60s, as I've seen the real DB Schenker Class 60s up at Peak Forest in Derbyshire, and I took the time to just have a look at the side as the loco went past me, and it's exactly the same as that. They're just brilliant. So if we move further along now, I think, as I said, they were metal handrails. I think I might be wrong. I think they're actually plastic. But because of the colour of the loco, with it being silver, it's a bit hard to tell whether they're metal or plastic. As we can see here, it's 60099. And so now let's take a look at the front. So this is the front of the locomotive. As we can see, we've got sprung loaded buffers, which is an excellent feature. The DB Schenker logo just in that little square there. Obviously the headlights light up either side. You can have day or night running on this particular model, I think, but I'll take a look at that in a minute. As you can see, we've got air horns there, windscreen wipers, which is an excellent touch. So let's turn it round now and have a look at the other side. As you can see, the other side's identical to the first side. The DB Schenker logo, the handrails, the see-through grille effect, which is absolutely stunning, I have to say. And if you've ever bought a Class 60, I'm sure you'll agree with me. The Tata logo, just come further across now, we can see again we've got the Tata Steel wording in the light blue, along with the website address just there. So let's take a look, and you've got 60099 there. So let's take a look at what is the back of the locomotive. Again, sprung loaded buffers, very detailed windscreen wipers just above the windows there, Obviously the lights light up depending on day or night running. So let's have a look at the top now. So as you can see, this is the roof of it. It's basic along this area here, but then we start getting to this middle section just here. You can see that these grills feel like they've been riveted, and that is absolutely amazing. And the colour of the loco as well makes it stand out. So as we get to here now, we can see again we've got very delicate and superb grill effects there and there. I think this is like to let the steam or whatever they call it out of the top of the loco. I think it's steam. I might be wrong. It might be, I think it's just off the diesel engine, but if you do know, please leave your comments below. I'm saying steam, I might be totally wrong. So let's have a look at the wheelbase now. As we can see, there's 6 wheels on either bogie, there, and across here, just there. Now, as mentioned before, this is the light box under here, and you can choose to have either day or night running lights, obviously depending on what sort of conditions you're running in. But with the loft being lit all the time, we're going to switch it to day, like so. But that's it basically. The DB Schenker Tata Steel Class 60 by Hornby.